Have you ever thought about a character in an Assassin's Creed game whom you see having a big part in it, and then that character suddenly disappears from the whole game? And not also that, but that character was about to come in the next Assassin's Creed game as well, but the plans were suddenly dropped. Not even that, but the other characters who were associated with this character were dropped as well. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's Rosa from Assassin's Creed 2. I don't even know how many of you guys even remember her. She was that thief girl whom Ezio saves from the guards, and for a moment we think, well, I guess she's gonna be something more than just a friend. I felt that they really had a good connection, and personally felt that she even had more of a connection with Ezio than Christina, Sophia, or even Katerina. By the way, she also taught us a parkour method which we can use throughout the game called the climb leap. She was last seen in the mission in which she gives Ezio the shipping manifest book, and then Leonardo interrupts the talk. So what exactly happened to her character, and why did she suddenly disappear from the series? And before someone asks, yes, she was about to come in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and probably would have played a pretty big role in Ezio's life as per some sources. Unfortunately, the voice actor who voiced Rosa, also known as Lita Tresiera, died from a car accident, and she died just a few months before Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was about to start its production. So maybe she had some part in the game, and then that part got scrapped from the game. But not only that, but the characters who were associated with her, mainly Antonio and Hugo, were also never seen again. And it was because they wanted to respect her and not continue her part. Now let's talk about the story of Rosa, which is not there in the game, and what could have happened with Rosa if her role was not scrapped from the game. In approximately 1460, a Venetian nobleman compensated a sex worker for her services, leading to the conception of Rosa. Unable to care for the child, the woman left Rosa to survive on her own in the streets of Venice. At the age of 15, Rosa found herself attempting to steal from a stranger named Antonio de Magianis. Now, I might have butchered that name, but try to understand that I'm not Italian. Anyways, Rosa did not know that Antonio was the leader of the Venetian Thieves Guild. Unfortunately, her daring escapade was met with failure and she was caught red-handed. However, fate took an unexpected turn when Antonio, instead of handing her over to the authorities, made a different choice. Recognizing potential in the young girl, he decided to take her under his wing and raised her as his own apprentice within the Thieves Guild. And it's pretty hilarious to think that she was stealing this from a Venetian Thieves Guild. Throughout her time as his pupil, Antonio carefully observed Rosa's abilities and skills. Among them, her remarkable agility stood out, leaving him thoroughly impressed. As Rosa honed her craft under his guidance, she blossomed into a skilled thief, leaving a mark on the illustrious Venetian Thieves Guild. Now, I read this in the Assassin's Creed Phantom page that over the years, Ezio maintained a close, intimate friendship with Rosa, and the two were often seen flirting whenever in each other's company. This could be seen in one such occasion when Rosa woke Ezio in his sleeping quarters and challenged him to a race before kissing him passionately upon the Venice rooftops. Not also this, but in the Assassin's Creed Renaissance, basically it was a book, it was confirmed that Rosa and Ezio were lovers. Now all of this definitely shows how important Rosa was. I personally feel like they might have not had Sophia from Assassin's Creed Revelations, and instead of her, Rosa would have been with him. It's also shown that Rosa later becomes the Madame of Rosa in Fiore. If you guys remember, it was the brothel that Ezio buys in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and then he gives it to her sister Claudia. But after some time, when Claudia stepped down from her role after being assaulted by Borgia fanatics, Rosa was handed over that position by Antonio. And as we all know, all these guys, Antonio, Machiavelli, and all the other guys, these were all together because all of them were assassins. So it's kind of like different factions in different cities. So you can understand how it was handed over to Rosa. But anyways, this was the last time we ever heard of her, and then she disappeared from the whole series and never to be seen again. This thing was kind of sad in my opinion. I wanted to make this video because I was little tempted about this topic. I don't know why her character is so underrated, even though she connected with Ezio so much. In my opinion, I definitely think she was on the top of all the other love interests Ezio had in the series. I do think Christina's story was sad, but at least the ending was proper, unlike Rosa's, because it's completely unknown what actually would have happened. It's like similar to unsolved crimes and mysteries. We don't know what happened and we will never know it. Anyways guys, that's it for this short kind of video, and I hope you enjoyed this. I thought I should make a video on this topic because no one else made on this topic. There is not a single video which I saw related to this. So anyways, make sure to like and sub if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to leave any comments down below if you have any thoughts on this situation and what you thought about her as a character, and what do you think how important was her character in Ezio's life. I'll see you guys in the next one.